Okay, we're going to try and make a sinusoidal model to fit this data using regression. And we're going to try and do it in degrees, which is a little tricky on the TI-nSPIRE. So firstly, we're going to make sure that our document settings are in degrees. That's good. Then we're going to add a graph page because we're going to graph this in a minute. And when we do this, we're also going to make sure that we're graphing in degrees. So make sure your graphing angle here is in degrees. Next, we're going to add a list or spreadsheet, and we're going to enter our data. So here we have the X data, and here we're going to have the Y data, and we need to type our data in. So with this one, we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Type this bit in very carefully: 13.4, 11.2, 8.3, 5.2, 4.1, 5.2, 8.5, 11.8, 12.7, 11.5, 8.3. Okay, so next we're going to try and find we're going to see whether it is a sinusoidal curve. So if we add another page, and we have a data page, we get the scatter plot. Choose the X variable here, choose the Y variable here, and we can see that it's a sinusoidal curve. You can see from the shape. Also useful here is you can see the maximum X, the range of X and Y values. So the X values are going from 9 to 20. So I like to see the origin on my graph. So I'm going to go from 0 to 20, and I'm going to go from 0 to 15 on the Y-axis when I draw that. So let's go to our graph, make our window settings. We want to go from 0, tab, to 20, tab, tab, 0, tab. Overshoot a little bit to 15. I'm not going to enter the graph just yet. I'm going to go back to the calculator page, press menu 6, 1. We need to scroll down a little bit here. So menu 6, 1, and scrolling down here, we want sinusoidal regression, which is C. Enter on that one. So we choose our X list, we choose our Y list, and then we press OK. It's going to give us the graph looking like this. So I've got at the moment in my document settings, I've got float 3, so we're getting 3 significant figures, which makes it a little bit easier to read the values. If I look at the graph that's been put in, automatically we get all of the decimal places, but I think 3 significant figures is going to be enough for us. We have Y is equal to 4.50 sine B is equal to 0.782 x plus 0.079 just move this across a little bit, give it more space. And then plus D, and D is plus 8.44. Now, the problem with this model is we can't get the TI-nSPIRE to calculate in degrees. Automatically, this type of assignment is always done in radians, but here on the IB AISL course, you need to have it in degrees. So we need to convert 2 of the numbers into degrees. We need to convert this one and this one so that they're in degrees. And the way that we do that is we can take the values and multiply them by 180 over pi. So we're going to take 0.782 multiplied by 180 divided by pi. On the calculator, we can press the variable button, and we can say the stat calculation for B multiplied by 180 multiplied by 180 over pi. Enter. We're going to get 44 this time. So the calculation that we want is going to be y equals 4.50 sine in degrees of 44.8x plus. Then we're going to do the same to the other value, the c value, 0.079 multiplied by 180 over pi. Press variables, c multiplied by 180 over pi. It's going to give us 4.54 degrees plus 8.44. Okay, let's have a go at graphing that now. Move on to our graph. Type our function in, 4.5 sine 44.8x plus 4.54, close bracket, plus 8.44. We should get our model. We want to see whether the model fits the data or not. So we can press menu, graph entry and edit. We want to enter a scatter plot. Press the variable button here and choose your X variables. Press the variable button here and put the Y variables in. It should plot our points. And we see that it fits the data nicely. There is our model.